how is a narcissist, how is a narcissist made? What I want you to understand is narcissism normally comes, you know how a lot of stuff you can track back to when we were children? Narcissism is a byproduct of parenting, all right? Now you might say, huh? Let me explain it to you. Because during the process of conditioning a child to act a certain way, believe a certain way, do a certain thing, its roots are it comes from when they were a child. And let me explain to you why. Because the parents, y'all listen to me carefully. It becomes overindulgence and underindulgence. See, what happens, it's a combination of both of them that creates the narcissist child. And what do I mean by that? The narcissist child, overindulgence. Here's what I mean by overindulgence. You're constantly giving them praise for achievements. You're constantly telling the child how great they are. You're constantly telling the child that you're better than everybody else. You're constantly telling the child that you're focusing on, this person, the child being out front, and you're telling the whole world, hey, my boy Johnny, he's smarter than everybody in his class, and nothing necessarily wrong with that. Here's the problem. Is when you couple that with underindulgence, it sets the stage for the narcissist. Now, you focus on, we got the bigger house. We got the better vacation. We got this. We got the best this and the best that. And you condition the child to that reality now in their minds, because so it becomes real in their minds. But that's not what creates the narcissist. That's not. What creates the narcissist is the overindulgence, telling them about, overinflating their achievements, telling them, overinflating, we're the best, you're the best, their grandiose lifestyle mixed with underindulging, all right? So when you're around people and little Johnny's playing football, he's running touchdowns, and you taking pictures and the videos and you putting them up on Instagram because you got to let everybody know what your little Johnny is doing. But then you bring little Johnny home. And little Johnny says, okay, you've told him all of these things, but you bring little Johnny home and little Johnny wants to play a board game with you. Just you and him. Just you and little Johnny. He just wants to spend time with his parents, and you don't have time for that. I ain't got time for that. I got time for that, because now that's too small for you. And so now little Johnny doesn't have any outlets for their feelings, because you don't really want to listen to little Johnny, because you might not be present. You might be working, but you're all about telling little Johnny how great they are, but then you're not listening to little Johnny. Little Johnny doesn't know how to navigate his emotions. He just knows that the parent has always saying, you're great, you're great, you're great. So then you have a child that wants to live up to that, but then the child is emotionally deficient because you don't spend any time with them. You don't spend any time with them. You don't listen to them. Johnny wants to express their feelings. It's nothing. And so what happens is now this child grows up and wants to be validated because there is an emptiness inside. And so many true narcissists have insecurity. It's based in insecurity, and it's also based in the lack of validation. That is the reason why many of them are hypersensitive, because the lack of validation, the lack of being told you're great, the lack of the parent listening. So you got the overindulgence, and then you got the underindulgence that sets the perfect environment for the narcissist to be born. Do you